Hi, I'm James Duncan from Divinity. In my 30 years of playing music, I've played a lot of guitars. And these guitars are badass. The whole Schecter lineup that I've tried over many years, these are some of the ones that I've owned. I've had others in the past, and every Schecter I've owned is a kick-ass guitar. It just is. That's honest from me. Now, I think all of us know that there is so many different guitars out there right now that you can buy in all price ranges. And if you don't know what you're doing and you don't know what you're looking for, you're gonna end up with something that you don't really want and you can't connect with. So a few years ago, I had to start the recording process for part 2 of the Immortalist. So a good friend of mine, Gord Olson, who happens to be in this band now, gave me his guitar to use and record this album with. So I did that, and it was kick-ass. Loved it. Excellent guitar. Keith Merrow's signature model, the first version, and I recorded the whole thing with that guitar. And after that, I was set. I wanted to play Schecters. The first Schecter that I got was this one. Keith Merrow, number 1, in the Lamborghini green. This is a fast guitar. When I saw this thing, I knew that it's a little bit obnoxious, and I didn't know if I should play that on stage every day. But I do. I love it. This is my number 1 go-to guitar now. Seymour Duncan Nazgul, excellent pickup, very clear, and it's not a real high output pickup, but it's clear enough to have, if you make mistakes, it lets you know. But at the same time, it's got enough grind that it pops in a mix too. It's very mid-range sounding pickup. You'll see that I've done a custom plate here. I got rid of the Sustainiac and put this custom plate in with the Divinity logo laser cut into it. That's kind of neat. I wanted something that was just one pickup, one volume, that's it. And that's what I did with this thing. I got it all fret leveled and perfectly set up by my Magician luthier, and yeah, it's ready to rock. Part of my segue into Schecter guitars was the scale length change, and all the guitars that I've had before, all the 7 strings, have been standard 25.5-inch scale. The stretched 26.5-inch scale does exactly what I need it to do, which was tighten this up. That low B is always a problem on 7 strings, no matter what, on a regular scale guitar. And especially if you're going to tune down, we tune to D standard, so a whole step down. So this is an A, and that's just really low. So, you got to use a 60 on here to have any tension, and the 26.5-inch scale really stretches that out and gives it the length that it needs to intonate properly and feel good and sound good. The second Schecter that I got my hands on was this Banshee, and I needed a 6-string Floyd standard tuning for all kinds of rock, clean tones, things like that, not necessarily stuff I would use in Divinity all the time, but a more versatile guitar for standard tuning, and this one caught my eye. And I owned an RG 570 like we all did at one point, or some form of an RG. I had a 570 that I played for years and years. I loved that guitar. It was awesome. And this thing is like a beefed up, better version of it. It's got a tiny bit thicker neck, it seems, and it's so smooth. This thing it's swamp ash with a maple top, and it's a thick maple top. I think it's quite beautiful. The C7 Apocalypse Red Rain. What a beaut, hey? Yeah, that is probably the fanciest guitar that you could buy. This thing is so cool. It's got the most unique tone and look and everything. Anyone who has You know, if you look around on Schecter's site and you're looking at all the new guitars, you're up on it, you know what they are. But you got to remember, people don't know what this guitar is. They've never seen one like that. So I get so many compliments. Like, what is that guitar? It's the Apocalypse. That's what it is. Well, this pickup is next level, I think. It's a passive pickup, but it sounds just mean and nasty. And there's not a lot of passive pickups that can do that. The Apocalypse pickup definitely does. And I think they designed it for this guitar. So it worked out really good. So we've saved the best for last, obviously. The C1 Silver Mountain Toxic Venom. I just about cried when I saw it. I did get a heart thump. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This finish is so next level. You've never seen anything like it. Look at the back of this. It's crazy. Such a beautiful guitar. And this is the thing about Schecters. I can go about specs and all these things about them. I will tell you that this one has another new Schecter pickup in it, the Sonic Seducer. So they designed that pickup for this guitar, which is really cool that Schecter does that, and they have the balls to stick with their pickup and say, this is our pickup for this guitar. If you want to go put your whatever's in it, then go ahead. But use this pickup. I've done some seducing with it. It seduces, trust me. So I noticed this one has a very unique voice. It is unique. It's really, really clear, and you hear everything that's going on, which is great. Keep doing this, Schecter, and you'll sell a lot of guitars, because everyone wants something that looks like this on stage. Yeah. I'm gonna go home and fondle this guitar some more. Thanks for watching.